Right, Sports back. I here to another video, and today's topic's gonna be: is it a sin for a Christian to snitch? So y'all hear that snitches get stitches. But let's see what the Bible has to say. So this is an example. So go to Daniel chapter 6 and go to verse 10. Now when Daniel learned that the decree had been published, he went home to his upstairs room where the windows opened towards Jerusalem. 3 times a day he got down on his knees and prayed, giving thanks to his God, just as he had done before. Then these men went as a group and found Daniel praying and asking God for help. So they went to the king and spoke to him about his royal decree. Did you not publish a decree that during the next 30 days, anyone who prays to any god or human being except to you, your majesty, will be thrown into the lion's den? The king answered, the decree stands in accordance with the law of the Medos and Persians, which cannot be repelled. So yes, that was verse 10 to 12. So these guys, Daniel's just praying, mind his own business. I mean, I feel you, Daniel. You're just mind your own business. You're not hurting anybody. You're just praising God. And these guys, they snitch on them. So these people, they just snitch on be jerks. But let me tell you something. When I was younger, every now and then I'll have people that would snitch on me. Earlier, when I did these videos, I'd say it's about a month ago maybe, I talked about how after I got done with my work, I was in the 4th grade. I was like 9 years old. I'm just sitting down. Obviously back then I had a lot of energy, so I'm just staring at the fan. While I was staring, I don't know, maybe just kill time. I mean, I was 9 years old. Just staring at the fan. Then I'm just happening to look over. Next thing I know, one of the students, they're pointing at me, so you pretty much snitched on me. And the teacher made me stand for recess. I mean, back then I thought I actually did something wrong. But looking back at it now, it's ridiculous. She should have made him sit in for recess. Just for snitching on me. So this is my opinion. I think that if you're doing something that's going to cause harm, then yes, sometimes you should tell somebody. Like, let's say you're a kid and there's another kid. We're going to say you're like in the 5th grade and you have this friend. He always have bruises. And his dad seems to be pretty mean. I mean, in that case, I know some people ask family business, but you know what? People like that dad, people are raised by dads like that. Kids sometimes grow up and do bad things. So in that case, snitching might be necessary. Same thing as somebody was talking about bombing up a school. If you're in high school, let's say, yeah, you're in high school, and you're just in the bathroom, mind your own business. Maybe they don't realize you're in there, but a group of teenagers go in there. They talk about bombing the school. They're like, it's going to happen. A week from now, we are going to bomb the school up. They leave. I mean, what do you do? I mean, you can just walk around, don't say anything, and then the next week, the bomb happens. I mean, you're gonna feel pretty bad that you didn't tell anybody. So in that case, you should snitch. Snitching should be dumb in that case. Now, let's say that a teacher told all the students that they shouldn't be on their phone. But there's one student, they're on their phone. I mean, they're not hurting anybody really, so there's no need to really tell a teacher. But there's that one kid that just snitched on that student, like Mrs. K. Kimberly's is playing on her phone, so guess what happens? Mrs. K takes Kimberly's phone, all because she was snitched by a student. I mean, in that case, that student snitched on a girl to get her in trouble. Her being on that phone wasn't causing any harm at all. Or maybe there's a kid that's grounded. He wasn't allowed to watch TV, but he turns TV on anyway. He looks at it. But of course, guess what? His little brother snitches on him. But why did the little brother snitch on him? To see him get into trouble. Not to help him, to see him get into trouble. So in some cases, I think that it's the time to actually tell on somebody and know we're snitching. But in most cases, you really shouldn't snitch on anybody at all. Unless they're causing you harm, like they're bullying you. They should be snitched on. Yeah, if you're actually physically being bullied by somebody, you should tell the teacher. You really should. Because they're causing you harm, physical harm. So they should be snitched on. But if that kid that you don't like is just looking at porn, there's no reason to snitch on him. He's not hurting anybody. He's looking at some porn. But you just go around and you snitch on the student. You're in the wrong. You're in the wrong. Y'all both wrong. He's wrong for looking at the porn in the school ground, and you're wrong for snitch on him. Maybe think about. Can't remember if I was in the 7th or 8th grade. So if I was in the 7th or 8th grade, I must have been about 13 or 14. I remember I actually did type in Playboy. And guess what? A student snitched on me. I mean, I wasn't hurting anybody. No, I should not have been looking at it. I admit it. I shouldn't have been looking at it. I was wrong. But still, that student had no right to snitch on me at all. I mean, I had kids that were in junior high that would try to find anything I do to snitch on me. They really did. Some things they actually told me on it didn't really matter. It had no meaning at all. They just want to see me get punished. So it makes me think back on that kid when I was in the 4th grade. I mean, why did he tell me? I was just staring at a freaking fan. I said freaking, by the way. Sometimes I just get frustrated when I think of kids like that. I never did anything to this kid either. He just like snitched on me. And it didn't help that this teacher was really mean too. For some reason, this teacher did not like me. She would literally try to find anything I do. I would try my best to not do anything bad, but she always try to find something. But every year, it seemed like I always had a snitch. High school, I didn't really get snitched on too much. I really didn't. There's one, okay, I think at one time I really did get snitched on. I'm not going to talk about it in this video. But anyway, these people that snitched on Daniel, they're just being wicked. They want to see harm done to Daniel. Because people are wicked. They want to see harm done. And this king, he threw them in lies. He threw Daniel into a lion's den. You want to know what happened to Daniel? A lot of y'all probably know this, but nothing happened to Daniel because God, he shut the lion's mouth. They couldn't open their mouth. So they did not hurt Daniel at all. The king realized Daniel wasn't hurt, so he let Daniel go. He let him out. But here's the fun part, the most interesting part in the story. The people that snitched on Daniel, want to know what happened to them? I love this part in the story. King Darius, that's his name, King Darius. I have a brother named Darius, by the way. So King Darius, he threw those snitches into the lions den, and guess what happened? Those lions attacked them before they even hit the ground. So that's my question. That's how I'm going to answer this topic. Is snitching a sin? I mean, snitching, where telling somebody when it's not really benefiting anybody at all. I mean, just getting them into trouble. Just to get them into trouble. I mean, that's wrong. But they're actually doing something that's going to cause harm, like planning to blow up a school. Or here's another one. If you see like a few boys actually raping a girl, you know what? They should be snitched on. Because if you don't say anything, they're just going to keep doing it. They might keep doing it. They probably will. They think they can get away with it once. They probably try it again. But somebody just mind their own business. Playing games. Games in the schoolroom. Smoking weed. I mean, somebody's in the school ground smoking weed. I mean, I don't feel you really have a right to snitch on. I mean, that's between them and God. If they get caught by a teacher, then that's on them. But you should snitch on this to get them into trouble. So with that being said, I hope y'all liked the video. And God bless.